There are people who talk a lot about what they will do and do nothing. And those are many. But there are people who will talk very little, but do a lot, and their deeds are seen.
Sentiments by former President Uhuru Kenyatta hitting out at the apparent tax onslaught by the Kenya Kwanza regime on former presidents' families. Uhuru was responding to Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka's concerns on the name-calling by Kenya Kwanza leaders on the former regime.
Steve, usijali hii watu wanapiga mdomo, wacha wapige bana. Unajua mtu ambaye hana kitu kingine ya kufanya lazima apige mdomo. Wacha wapige mdomo. Hiyo ni dunia. Sisi tunaendelea na yetu.
If anybody was today to go out and seem to victimize President Uhuru Kenyatta, I don't know what is going to happen to this country. I saw Mzee Moi take over from Mzee Kenyatta, and eventually Mzee Moi, Mzee Kibaki took over from Mzee Moi. Seamless transition. And nobody, no name calling.
Uhuru, who picked the cue from Kalonzo, reflected on his ex-minister's performance in the education docket, describing his appointment as a wise and a visionary choice, further pouring cold water on the criticism that followed CBC in President Ruto's first week as head of state.
That when I made him a minister, I made the right choice in putting at the helm of education a man who deserved that position, and from there continued to do what he did in addressing the curriculum challenges that we had, in bringing on board a new education system. People may say whatever they want to say. Hiyo ni wataongea, utaona watarudi tu hapo hapo. Wacha wapatiwe nafasi wapige gumzo.
Ex-Interior CS Fred Matiang'i eulogized mMagoha as a good friend and charmed Uhuru's cabinet, urging the current government to build an institution to honor late Professor mMagoha for his contribution to the education sector.
Lies. They behave as if there was nothing happening yesterday. They are lecturing us now about things they think they are new. If Professor mMagoha had not served as the Minister of Education, Your Excellency, your plan for NEMIS, the National Education Information Management System, would not have worked. And let nobody take credit for this. This was President Kenyatta's plan, together with the World Bank, and that's how we got to where we are, the Minister of Education.
Behind the tough talk, the late Professor mMagoha was known for. His wife, Barbara Odudu, lighted the moment, revealing mMagoha's soft side as a family and a loving man.
So he was very jovial. Behind that screen was an extremely jovial man. And he used to tell me, I must go before you. Because if you go before me, I will not last. That was always his prayers. So throughout those years, those 20 years, when I'm sick, I'm praying to God not for me to get well for my sake, but for his sake.
mMagoha died suddenly on Tuesday, January 24th, this month at Nairobi Hospital after suffering cardiac attacks. The former CS will be given a befitting send-off on 11th February in his home in Siaya County. Mariam Jahid, K24, Nairobi.